Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sara, and I've been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. Since then, I've lost about 125 pounds, and I continue to share all the ups, downs, and everything I've learned along my weight loss journey. Now, you may remember a while back, I did a review of a smart scale from a company called AnyLoop. I love that scale. I still have it. And so when the AnyLoop team reached out to me to see if I would test and review their smartwatch, I just couldn't say no. Now, most of you know I am a diehard Apple Watch fan. I've had my Apple Watch for just about a year now, but I do know that a lot of people don't want to use an Apple Watch, A, because they don't like Apple, and B, because it is very expensive. So having the opportunity to test out the smartwatch from AnyLoop seemed like a no-brainer for my subscribers who maybe don't want an Apple Watch for any reason. Now, I also used to have a Fitbit back in the day, but something that happened with Fitbit over the years is the quality kind of went downhill. I actually went through several Fitbits, which was why I initially switched to an Apple Watch. So today is Sunday. It is my most active day of the week. It's the longest session I spend in the gym, and then I also do some running. So I figured this would be a great day to put this to the test and give you guys some feedback and let you know this is under $50 and it's available on Amazon. So I'm going to put the link in the description below so you can check it out on your own. And then maybe if you stick around to the end, I have a little surprise for you. I might even have one to give away. With all that being said, I'm gonna go and get my butt to the gym now. It is just about 7:30 in the morning and I need to start my day. So while I'm heading over to the gym, check out the unboxing and some of the setup of the AnyLoop smartwatch.
Is it weird to compliment a box? Because I actually thought this packaging was really nice. Anyway, once I cut the box open, it was very easy to get everything out. It was very nicely laid out. The watch face itself had a little protective coating on it. I waited to take that off so that I could put the bands on and everything like that before. Didn't want to risk any scratches, but I appreciated the protective film on there. It also included a really easy to follow instruction book that had QR codes so you could easily download the app. Charging it was very easy. It's a little magnetic charger, so I went ahead and put it on the charger the night before. Wanted to make sure it was all charged for the video. And then the next morning, I went ahead and attached the bands after it was charged. Attaching the bands was very simple. If you've ever used any other kind of smartwatch, it's a very similar method with the pins where you just pinch in the pin and then slide in the pins to the slots and it goes right in. This was very comfortable to put on my wrist. It wakes up nice and easy. So once I had this all set up and ready to go, I was ready to head to the gym. So I just got over to the gym and it looks like the tracker did track accurately. It's about the same as what my Apple Watch tracks when I walk over here. It takes me anywhere between 10 and 12 minutes depending on my pace. So I'm gonna go in and lift my weights. I am up to 1,577 steps so far. And when I'm done lifting weights, we're gonna go to the track and I'm gonna run a mile. Okay, I'm at the track now, so this will be the real test. I'm going to do just a mile, which is 4 of the inner track loops. So I'll be doing that. I want to see what it says my pace is. That's really what I'm interested in here, as well as the time, of course. But I'm gonna go do my run and then we'll take a look at what the app said I did when I hit that mile. I am curious if it will give me a notification on the actual watch itself when I hit that mile. That's what my Apple Watch does, and that helps me track. So I'm curious to see what the functionality is here. I did not get a mile notification, and I also noticed that the pacing kind of jumped around more than I expected that it should.
Okay, now that I'm all cleaned up from working out, I wanted to sit down and just take a few minutes to talk through some of the pros and cons, in my opinion, of the AnyLoop Fitness Tracker Watch. I have to say that for the price of this watch, I was pleasantly surprised. This is currently listed at $49.98 on Amazon. There is also one of those little coupon check boxes, so you can save a little money on that. And like I said earlier, this is under $50 for a fitness tracker. If you've never looked at the pricing of Fitbits or Apple Watches, they range anywhere from $150 all the way up to $700 or $800, depending on which one you're looking at. So that's pretty significant, especially, if you don't have that kind of money to spend or you're not sure how much you're going to use a watch, this is going to be a really good option. Comes in lots of colors too, and they're all the same price. The other thing was the easy setup. If I had read through the instructions all the way through before I started setting it up, this probably would have taken me 2 minutes, but in reality, it took me 5. It was very, very, very easy to set up. Literally just downloading the app and then connecting it via Bluetooth. Super simple. The other thing I noted was that this is very lightweight. I didn't feel it on my wrist. Now, my Apple Watch is pretty chunky, so definitely feel that. But this one is really, really light. The band is really light too. So I thought that was good if you're not used to wearing a watch, it might take some getting used to, but this is so light, I don't think you'll really notice it. The band size is really nice too. It's very adjustable. So depending on your wrist, you've got a lot of room to either, extend this or keep it pretty small. I have weirdly tiny wrists, so it was still a good fit for me. And it's got like a little latch, so the excess band wasn't annoying and flopping around or anything. I think the face is really nice and easy and clear to read. Let me tap it to wake it up there. Wakey, wakey. So very easy. And I chose a watch face that has a lot of data on it. This is going to be in my cons section, but it does go away really fast. That's probably a setting. Anyway, I thought this was very colorful, very clear, very easy to read. The battery life is really impressive. So you've probably heard this if you've ever checked out any review about an Apple Watch, but the Apple Watch battery kind of sucks. It has to be charged every single day, which is a little bit annoying. So altogether, I think I tracked with the watch and the app about 4 different workouts, and it was probably about 45 minutes altogether. And the watch never went under 100% battery. This is on a full charge from last night. And last but not least, I think this has all the statistics you could possibly need to just get started with a fitness tracker. It's got workouts, it's got your heart rate, it's got your blood oxygen, it's got your pace, it's got your steps, it's got all of the basics right in one easy to read app. There are a few cons, in my opinion, that I do want to call out. The first one I was going to bring up here was that there is a limited number of workouts to choose from. However, what I learned as I was kind of clicking around after the fact to fact check myself is that you can add other workouts. So I'm going to see if I can flip through here. So if I go down to workouts, so you can kind of see there all of the different workouts. These were not listed in the app. I don't know why, but there are more choices. The only thing is I had to add this workout functionality into the watch, and I didn't know I had to do that. I hadn't seen that anywhere in the instruction book. So you can choose your workout from the watch. That was going to be one of my complaints, but I figured it out. And then there are multiple other workouts that you can choose from besides the 3 that are shown in the app. The other thing I noticed was the pace tracking did seem off while I was running. Now, that being said, I'm working on my mile for time. If that's not something that you are working on, then it won't matter as much. But I like to be able to track my pace as I'm going so I can tell if I need to pick it up or not. Ultimately, my pace ended up being right at the end of the run. The only problem was there was a little bit of back and forth while I was running. And the last con I'll say is that it does depend a lot on the phone app to kind of get started. There's a little bit of a curve to like figuring it out, but once you do and get all the features that you want on the actual watch, it's really darn cool. So who would I recommend this fitness tracker watch for? Well, I would say if you're just getting started with a fitness tracker and you're really not sure if you're going to use one, this would be a good starting place. I would highly recommend it for a starter fitness tracker. If you're just wanting to test a fitness tracker out, see if you like it, see if it's something that you will use, this would be a great starting point before you make that huge investment in one of the more high tech, fancy schmancy kind of fitness watches. If you just want the basics of a fitness tracker, you don't want all the million other things that like an Apple Watch can do, then this is a good option as well. It's really got all the data points that you need for fitness tracking specifically. I really hope you enjoyed this review. I do want to say thank you to the AnyLoop team for sharing this product with me. It was really fun to review. I've been so hooked on my Apple Watch for the longest time that it was kind of fun for me to try out something a little bit different. They've also hooked me up with a second fitness tracker watch so that I can give it away to one of my very loyal subscribers. And it's gonna be really, really easy to enter to win. All you need to do to enter the giveaway and win a gray band watch of your own is go to my community post where I'm talking about the AnyLoop Fitness Tracker. Make sure you like it, give it a like, a thumbs up, and then in the comments, I want you to say, watch me, and then fill in the blank with a goal that you want to accomplish. I don't care how big or how small it is, but I want you to say something like, watch me run a mile. Watch me stay on track with my fitness all week. Anything like that. It can be anything, okay? Just a small goal that you want to achieve. Leave it in the comments on that community post. Make sure you go to that. I'll try to link it if I can in the description box, but you've got to go to that community post. And if you want a bonus entry, go over to my Instagram, which is also linked in the description box, and heart the Instagram post about the giveaway and leave a comment there that's just an emoji. Anyone you want, pick one. That'll get you a bonus entry. Let me know if this fitness tracker would be something that you'd be interested in trying. Go ahead and leave a comment below. On your way down there, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to my channel and this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, I would love it if you subscribed. It really helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it because I want to help as many people as I can on their health, wellness, and fitness journeys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye!